Assalamu alaikum wa barakatuh. Let's go ahead and get started. Jazakallah khair. I really appreciate that everybody was here on time before the bell rang. Alhamdulillah. That's good progress. Alright, let's go ahead. واحد اثنين ثلاثة. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين. الرحمن الرحيم. مالك يوم الدين. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين. اهدنا الصراط المستقيم. صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الله لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض من ذا الذي يشفع عنده إلا بإذنه يعلم ما بين أيديهم وما خلفهم ولا يحيطون بشيء من علمه إلا بما شاء وسع كرسيه السماوات والأرض ولا يئوده حفظهما وهو العلي العظيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل أعوذ برب الفلق من شر ما خلق ومن شر غاسق إذا وقب ومن شر النفاثات في العقد ومن شر حاسد إذا حسد. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل أعوذ برب الناس ملك الناس إله الناس من شر الوسواس الخناس الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس من الجنة والناس. أصبحنا وأصبح الملك لله والحمد لله لا شريك له لا إله إلا هو وإليه النشور. أصبحنا على فطرة الإسلام وكلمة الإخلاص وعلى دين نبينا محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم وعلى ملة أبينا إبراهيم حنيفا مسلما وما كان من المشركين. اللهم إني أسألك بنعمة وعافية وسلم فأتم نعمتك علي وعافيتك وتوفيقك في الدنيا والآخرة. اللهم لا أصنع لي نعمتك أو لأحد من خلقك فمنك وحدك لا شريك لك ولك الحمد ولك الشكر يا ربي لك الحمد كما ينبغي لجلال وجهك وعظيم سلطانك. رضيت بالله ربا وبالإسلام دينا وبمحمد صلى الله عليه وسلم نبيا ورسولا. سبحان الله وبحمده عدد خلقه ورضا نفسه وزنة عرشه ومداد كلماته. بسم الله الذي لا يضر مع اسمه شيء في الأرض ولا في السماء وهو السميع العليم. اللهم إني أعوذ بك من الهم والحزن وأعوذ بك من العجز والكسل وأعوذ بك من الجوع والبخل وأعوذ بك من الذل والرجال. الحمد لله الذي أحيانا بعدما أماتنا وإليه النشور. All right, brothers and sisters, really quick reminders. First of all, just go back to one dua. That's fine, yes. Just reminding my brothers and sisters, especially those of you who are new, and especially those of you who have been here, don't miss this opportunity in the morning. When you go back, when we go back, we're all going to go back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, right? We're going to go back and see all those missed opportunities. Some people, when they show up in the day of judgment, they're going to see these huge mountains of deeds on the right and the left. And they're going to say, whoa, Allah, where did this come from? And it will be said to them, this was from all of the dhikr, the remembrance of Allah that you used to do. It was very light, on your tongue, very easy, something easy. You didn't have to go and, go out and buy anything or leave your place. This is something that you're doing throughout the day. All the dhikr that you do for your life added up to these mountains of good deeds on the Day of Judgment. So that's number one. Number two, so that's for the long term. In the short term, it may just be because of that one dua that you recited that Allah protected you from some calamity that was decreed for you that day. Maybe you were going to, may Allah protect us, but you were going to trip and fall. Something was going to happen. But because you said, Bismillahilladhi la yadurru ma'asmihi shay'un fil ardi wa la fis sama' wa huwa as-sami'ul 'alim. Because you acknowledge that Allah is the one who is in control of all this, and He's the only one who can protect us. And you asking Him for that protection, then He lifted from you a decree of something that was there to test you. So these du'as are the secret weapon against shaitan during the day, and they are the secret force shield. If you want to activate your force shield, you got to recite those du'as in the morning. And the last but not least, the barakah. Sometimes you do something, you work really hard, and you don't see a lot of effort. You don't see a lot of the fruits of your work. But when you connect with Allah, superpower, and you get the barakah, where you might do a bit of effort, and Allah makes it like 10 times the effort, like the reward of 10 times. And you see things happen so easily. That's barakah from Allah. I have yaqeen, I have faith and certainty that it is these du'as that are protecting me. And if there's a day when I don't recite certain du'as, I feel it in the day. I feel it in my day. Said, I must not have recited this du'a this morning. Yes. So that there's power. There is connection to the power in these du'as. Don't miss this opportunity to recite, and recite it in a beautiful way. Because the Prophet ﷺ said, though he or she who does not recite the Quran in the most beautiful manner that they can is not among us, not from among us. So you want to beautify your voice to your best of your ability, reciting the speech of Allah. So let's work on that, inshallah, the rest of this week. I know in the beginning everyone is shy and warming up, but this is something that you want to take advantage of, inshallah. Alright, so real quick reminder, yesterday we went over the lunch procedures. Today I wanted to quickly review the end of the day. The end of the day procedures. So, we need everybody's help because at Salah time, the middle school and high school starting next week, the middle school, I think middle school boys and girls will be lining up, where you normally line up for a Salah. If you're going to go to the masjid, you line up right in front of the lockers where the boys lined up yesterday. And then once the supervisor, myself, or whoever's taking you over, will go over to the masjid. The main thing is when we come back, that's where I need your help, and everyone's side. We have a huge line of traffic. You all seen that in the back, because we don't have buses in our school. So each one of the families is driving their car and they're waiting in line to be picked up. So if you have a brother or sister here in the school, it would be so helpful to your parents and to the whole community if right after you come back, you would go and either stand with your brother or sister or pick them up and take them to where you're waiting for your parents in the middle school, high school area. And that's leadership. That's taking that responsibility as an older brother or sister. It doesn't matter how old you are. If you're here in 5th grade up to 12th grade, take your brother or sister and wait. And so your mom and dad doesn't have to wait for two people to come from two different sides. They just pick them up in one place. Okay, that's number one. Number two, after school, when we come back from Salah, there's people are putting stuff in the lockers and trying to get what they need for homework and things. We often have a large number of things we want to talk about, and that's great. If we could do that outside, that would be the best thing because we really need to clear the hallways. So we have some hall monitors. They're going to help us. So as soon as you get back from Salah, you grab your stuff, unless you're staying for after-school activities, like help or for practice or whatever that's going to happen starting next week. You're going to run over to your locker, get your stuff, and then head on outside. So we need your help after school in these two areas. That you leave the hallway as soon as possible, and that you get your brother or sister with you so that the traffic circle can keep moving. Are there any questions about the after-school traffic? Now, in the past, I think most of you figured that out. We're not having anybody waiting over on that side by the masjid unsupervised. Everyone's going to be waiting here. And if we have a specific note from parents about pickup, we will evaluate that accordingly. Okay? Any questions about the after-school process? And those of you who are doing traffic duty, I want the rest of you guys to recognize that this is doing the traffic duty, which is is a great form of service to the whole community. We're helping everybody out in the morning, in the afternoon. So there's some students who are not in assembly right now. There's some students after school where every single day for the last year we have our sisters. They in the rain, in the snow, in the hot weather, they were outside, serving the community. That's leadership. You have your brothers and sisters who are leading you and showing you how to give back to the community and to contribute in a major way. Look at those opportunities. Look for those opportunities and become one of those leaders, inshallah. Become one of those community members, inshallah. All right, any other questions about after-school procedures? Khalas? All right, let's say the Ras Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Have a great day, inshallah.